Welcome back, guys. I am Ray and I have another pipe tobacco review for you today. A little while ago I did C&D's Bayou Night, and now I will be doing the Bayou Morning. This is the bulk version of Cornell Diehl's Bayou Morning. This is a straight up vapor listed with Virginia and Perique, the contents. I don't have a tin description, but I do have the description on Tobacco Reviews. It says this Virginia Perique blend is composed of red and bright Virginias and 25% Louisiana Perique. Bayou Morning is a Perique lover's delight and an all-day smoke. And I'm going to scroll down just a tad to see a 3.3 out of 4 out of 126 reviews. So we're going to take a look at it ourselves. I've had not quite as much of this as I've had of the Bayou Night. I think I only got an ounce of this, so I probably had 4 or 5 bowls. I had one day before yesterday, maybe the day before that, just to get an update, because it had been a couple weeks since I'd had a bowl of this. I packaged this on January the 11th, so over 3 months. Yeah, I probably haven't had not a whole lot, but I'm familiar with it enough. It's very sweet, very grassy. That's about it. It's not. It doesn't have any of the darker fig aromas like Bayou Night does, and of course that's the blend that I'm going to be comparing it to. I mean, half the name's the same, right? But I think this is just more of the basic straight up vapor version. It's not complex at all. You can see by looking at it, it's very light. Somebody's out there cutting the grass. I hope you guys can't hear that, because that'll be annoying as hell. But let's go ahead and pack half a bowl here. I'm going to fill it up to the top and push it down halfway in my Dr. Grabo Savoy. This is the same one that I did the Bayou Night in. And by the way, guys, I have so many reviews that I'm going to be putting out while I have time off of work. So just please subscribe, get notified of all these. I'm going to set them to come out once a day, probably around 5 o'clock-ish. I haven't decided on that yet, but I do have plenty. There we are. We're up to the top. We're going to go right there. That feels good. This is available in 2 ounce, 8 ounce, and bulk. I'm thinking the price is the same as Bayou Night. Let me go to Pops and Cigars, which is where this bulk version came from. Yes, $10.75 for the 2 ounce tin, $3.15. A little bit cheaper in bulk. We're going to go to Smoking Pipes to see if they offer the 8 ounce tin. Yes, Smoking Pipes does offer the 8 ounce tin at $32.51, same price as the Bayou Night. The moisture content of this, it's very dry. It's basically the same as Bayou Night. A little bit drier than what I'm normally used to, but that's the way it came. That's the way they intended it to be smoked. That's the way I'm leaving it. You can rehydrate it as you see fit if you're not comfortable with the moisture content. I've got it packed. Just half a bowl for a review. Let's go ahead and give it a light. Now, right off, this is much smoother. It's not as harsh on the sinuses. It's not as harsh on the throat. Though the papery horseradish texture flavors do come through. But you can't feel the flavors as you can with Bayou Night. This is much smoother, much more tolerable, especially as an all-day smoke. Though it is there, but it's not as prominent. This is also sweeter. It's given the Virginias have a lot more. They don't have to fight with as much to come through as it does in Bayou Night. And I don't know why I'm having problems lighting pipes today. It's because I'm on video. That's it. The nicotine content of this is much lighter also than Bayou Night. To me, this this is much more enjoyable for me. But there's different itches that you get, you know. To me, the Bayou Morning is for someone that just wants a just a good, legit, tasty, very satisfying smoke. The Bayou Night would be more for the connoisseur that wants to explore the complexities of different types of blends. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get a room note opinion from my wife from this. And I think I'm talking too much because it went out again. Let's pack it down a little bit tighter and see if I can't keep it lit. This isn't too pleasurable though to retrohale. It's much more tolerable than Bayou Night, but it's still not all that pleasant due to the very high content of Perique. Though this is only 25%, and I think the Bayou Night is actually listed as 50% Perique. As far as tongue bite or anything like that, I've never had a problem, never noticed anything. Not a whole lot does give me tongue bite. From what I understand, I'm very lucky in that department. But there is a couple blends out there that will absolutely tear me up, mainly aromatics. This is a top-notch, a little bit pricey for an all-day smoke, but it's a top-notch all-day smoke. It's very pleasing, very satisfying. Let me make sure I went over all the points with you. Yeah, ribbon cut, I don't think I mentioned that, but it's straight up Virginia Perique, produced by Cornell and Diehl. And it's a very well done blend. Hope this helps you guys. Thank you so much for watching.